Hi, I'm Chris Klosterman. I'm a Principal Solutions Architect for Cohesity's Global Alliances team.
Hi, I'm Shubhakar Gopal, Account Chief Technologist at Hewlett-Packard Enterprise.
And we're here today to talk about our integration between Cohesity Helios and HPE InfoSight.
HPE InfoSight is HPE's flagship automated infrastructure operations platform. HPE InfoSight's industry-leading machine learning and AI collects and analyzes huge quantities of data from connected infrastructure to protect every app by predicting and preventing issues.
And Cohesity Helios is Cohesity's robust and comprehensive data management solution that's AI-powered. But what we're here to talk about today is its ability to monitor Cohesity implementations. So we'll be specifically talking about the SaaS version of the platform.
With the rise in data that organizations are generating today, there has also been a significant increase in the number of applications and the amount of infrastructure needed to run organizations' operations smoothly. The time spent by IT organizations just in monitoring and maintaining these systems has grown dramatically, leaving less time to focus on business-centric goals. Organizations need smarter, AI-powered infrastructure which provides the ability to prevent issues before they happen and also have capabilities to proactively avoid issues, saving time and effort, unwanted downtime, and enhancing customer experience. Now let's look at how HPE InfoSight for Servers work. Today, HPE InfoSight for Servers collects large amounts of telemetry data which is being captured and being sent to InfoSight from the servers. Customer deploys an ILO VM.
And within Cohesity's operating system, we have a daemon called AMSD that's part of HPE's FWPP for Linux. This AMSD daemon provides additional information to the ILO.
ILO-AM collects performance and health information from multiple servers and sends it to InfoSight. And in the back end, when a case gets created, that information is also relayed to Pointnext support. The auto case creation is currently under development. InfoSight can also be accessed through a mobile or a browser.
And on the Cohesity side of things, Cohesity sends information home to Helios. Helios has a back-end system called Eagle, which through a support bot can do automatic case creation to Cohesity support as well. In addition, there's also mobile applications available for Cohesity Helios as well as browser access.
This integration, first of its kind, between HPE InfoSight and third-party data management solution platform showcases the increasing value of tightly integrating next-gen capabilities of a data solution with a secure and robust hardware platform. Chris, how does this integration work?
Yeah, absolutely, Shu. So the way it works is that HPE within InfoSight has developed a cloud collector. That cloud collector makes it possible for it to reach out to third parties through secure API keys, which is what we've done here, and gather data and gel all of that data together. Now, within Helios, you have the ability to create users, groups, but also API keys for secure programmatic data transmission. So you simply create an API key, copy it, come over here to InfoSight, paste it in, click an enroll button, and it's really that simple. Now the server serial number can be used to gather and correlate together the data from the two disparate sources and present it in a single logical view. So Shu, why did we create this in the first place?
Chris, majority of the issues faced by the IT teams who are tasked to maintain this system seem to be addressable by making improvements in alerting and cross-related recommendations, which we have built as a part of this integration.
Gotcha. So if we were to look at a real-world customer example, and a customer has perhaps 1,000 servers calling home to InfoSight for servers today, we don't have any context, do we? So we don't know that 20 servers are part of cluster A, and 15 are part of cluster B, and 5 are part of cluster C out of my remote site. providing that context really helps, doesn't it?
Yes, it also addresses the challenge of unnecessary downtime. The traditional server vendors and legacy data management solutions perform their own monitoring action based on certain built-in logic. There is no feedback between the stacks, which helps to provide a consistent recommendations, leading to customer confusion, delay and increase in the cost to resolve an issue, and creating unnecessary downtime.
So with the example that I mentioned with a cluster with 20 nodes today, if you need to grow it and add 3 more nodes, we wouldn't necessarily know otherwise that maybe the firmware doesn't match, right?
This integration addresses that as well, where it is easily noticed or available for the customer to understand all the current firmware levels.
Perfect.
The other challenge it addresses is the poor customer experience. So today, when alerts are thrown up based on incidents by the software and hardware, there is no correlation to which server or cluster this belongs to. There is also conflicting alarms of software and hardware, which will further create confusion to the customer, leaving them unclear on what is the recommended action for resolution.
Yeah, so one of the things we've done here is we've actually provided a cohesive list or comprehensive list of all event IDs from Cohesity to the InfoSight team, along with recommended actions for every single one of those events. So we can improve that customer experience so that if, for instance, a disk fails and Cohesity predicts that a disk is going to fail, well, now InfoSight knows what to do with that particular disk, even if it hasn't perhaps smart tripped yet.
The other challenge it addresses is the compliance risk. Customers running non-compliant hardware or software are at greater risk from a performance degradation, unnecessary downtime, sudden component failure, also leaves them more vulnerable to cyber attacks. Additionally, there are no good mechanisms used by legacy solutions to track the streamlined maintenance schedules, which is addressed with this integration as well.
Oh, that's perfect. So automatically now in one view, you can see, the end of life for any hardware component or end of a maintenance contract, and software maintenance as well. We talked about firmware also. Really brings it all together.
So Chris, why should you deploy this?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's cheap. I mean, by cheap, I mean completely free. There's no cost to you at all. It's easy to implement. You can if you can do copy and paste, and you're already monitoring the solution per our recommended best practices of leveraging Helios and InfoSight today, it's really easy. So to learn more, please visit cohesity.com/HPE.